Okay, let's unpack this. Imagine receiving like a direct message from an extraterrestrial high council detailing Earth's destiny and your pivotal role in it. It sounds like something straight out of the most elaborate science fiction novel, doesn't it? But what if those messages are actually reaching us right now, guiding us through one of humanity's most monumental and frankly pretty mind-bending shifts? Today, we're taking a truly expansive deep dive into an incredibly rich and thought-provoking source. A message from Zorrion of Sirius, speaking directly on behalf of the Sirian High Council. This was shared to the EU SOU LUZ Divina channel. And this isn't just about abstract cosmic prophecies or, distant galactic chatter. It's about understanding the profound energetic changes happening all around and deeply within us, the very real nature of benevolent galactic assistance, and a powerful impending event on the horizon, the solar flash of 2025. Our mission in this deep dive is, well, to collaboratively extract the most important nuggets of knowledge from this elevated message, to help you grasp what's truly unfolding on a cosmic scale, and crucially, to connect these vast insights to your own personal experience. We want to offer you a shortcut, sort of, to being well-informed, ensuring you get those aha moments and a sense of profound understanding without feeling, overwhelmed by the sheer scope of this information.
Yeah, and what's particularly compelling about this message, what immediately struck me, is its sheer scope. It's quite something. It masterfully connects macro-level galactic events, the grand movements of stars and energy, to micro-level personal experiences, to what you might actually be feeling in your own body and soul right now. It fundamentally encourages us to look beyond conventional understanding, to question our assumptions about reality, and to consider a broader, more interconnected reality for our planet and indeed for ourselves. This raises a really important question for all of us. What if humanity's evolution isn't merely a biological or social process, but is in fact being orchestrated and supported on a cosmic scale? And we are not just observers, but active, conscious participants in this grand design.
Absolutely, and it's that sense of active participation that truly makes this message resonate, I think. So let's jump right into this grand design, starting with what the Sirian High Council describes as a galactic welcome, and understanding the monumental transformation Earth is currently undergoing. The message opens with Zorrion of Sirius speaking directly on behalf of this advanced council. He makes it unequivocally clear that they haven't come just to observe our world from a distance, like some interstellar spectators. Their core purpose, as stated, is to assist in the rebirth of Earth. They arrive with open hearts, offering guidance, support, and love, which immediately sets a tone of immense benevolence and genuine care, inviting us into this cosmic conversation.
And a crucial distinction about their approach, which is often emphasized in these kinds of higher dimensional communications, is their respect for free will. It's key. Unlike, say, old interfering forces from lower dimensions that might seek to impose their will or dictate outcomes, the Sirians explicitly state, "We do not impose, we respond to your call." This powerfully highlights the principle of free will and sovereignty that governs true, benevolent galactic assistance. They're not here to take over or dictate humanity's path. They're here to offer help only when it's requested, only when humanity reaches out for that support, affirming our inherent autonomy and self-determination. They understand the grave consequences of interference too, remembering their own past battles against dark forces, and are committed to preventing similar destruction here on Earth.
That's such a profound respect for our journey, isn't it? Placing the power of choice squarely in humanity's hands. And as they offer this assistance, Earth itself is experiencing what the message describes as an intense cosmic energy bath. Our world right now is being bathed by waves of cosmic energy that are recalibrating its very existence.
Yeah.
This isn't just a poetic metaphor, apparently. They explain that Earth is traversing the photon belt, drawing closer to the great central sun. This increased light, these higher frequencies, are triggering profound updates across the entire globe, impacting every fiber of our being, our consciousness, and, every aspect of human society. It's a systemic, planetary-wide energetic upgrade.
Yeah, and if we connect this to the bigger picture, the photon belt and great central sun are concepts deeply embedded in many metaphysical and spiritual traditions. They signify a profound, cyclical, energetic upgrade. So to clarify for our listeners, the photon belt is often theorized as this vast, high-energy toroidal field, like a donut shape, that our solar system enters periodically, bringing about a massive shift in vibrational frequency. And the great central sun isn't our physical sun, Saul, but rather the spiritual and energetic heart of our galaxy, emitting consciousness-raising light that influences all life within its domain.
Right, so not just metaphors.
Exactly. Within this framework, they represent tangible cosmic events that fundamentally shift the very fabric of our reality. It's about a complete recalibration, where the planet is quite literally upgrading its vibrational state, and everything on it is influenced by that, preparing us for a new, higher frequency existence.
And as these energies elevate, the message points to a natural, almost inevitable consequence: the fading shadows. It explicitly states that those entities and influences of lower vibration are finding it increasingly difficult to remain on Earth. Their reign of interference, which has spanned eons, is steadily disappearing. It's a vivid image, like gradually turning up a powerful light in a room that has been dark for a very long time. The shadows simply cannot exist in the same way or with the same power once that light is present.
Exactly. And what's truly fascinating here is how the Sirian Council's own history deeply informs their current actions and perspective. They state, "We remember our own battles against dark forces across eons.
Wow.
And it is our honor now to prevent such interferences from causing destruction in your world." This reveals a protective, guiding role based on their very real, very ancient past experiences.
So it's not just theoretical for them.
Not at all. They are actively working to balance Earth's energies and prevent humanity from repeating similar tragic lessons of misused power and technology that they themselves endured. It offers a powerful context for their benevolent guardianship, born from hard-won wisdom.
That really emphasizes their wisdom, born from experience, and how deeply they value planetary sovereignty. And what's truly beautiful and deeply affirming is how they view our planet and us. The message emphasizes Earth's unique value, stating, "Gaia, the Earth, is too precious, too sacred to be treated carelessly. She is the crown jewel of this quadrant of the galaxy." But they don't stop there. They include us in this reverence, saying, "You, the starseeds and awakened souls, are her jewels. We value you just as we value this planet." Through a powerful affirmation of our intrinsic worth and the sacredness of this entire mission, placing humanity and Earth on a pedestal of cosmic importance.
Indeed. It's a recognition of Earth not just as a physical planet, but as a living, conscious entity, Gaia, that holds immense significance within the galactic tapestry.
Yeah.
And the direct connection to us, identifying us as starseeds and awakened souls who are her jewels, means that our individual spiritual essence and our awakening process are fundamentally intertwined with the planet's own destiny. This isn't just a mission they observe. It's a mission they undertake with deep reverence and love, underscoring the profound respect for all life involved, from the grand planetary consciousness down to each individual soul.
That sets a truly grand stage for what's unfolding. Moving on from that galactic welcome, the message then delves into what this means for us, highlighting a crucial galactic human partnership. The Sirian High Council, they affirm, along with many other benevolent galactic beings like the Pleiadians, Andromedans, and Arcturians, names that many of our listeners will probably recognize, are actively present and ready to aid. But again, it's all deeply rooted in free will. They're not waiting in the shadows, they're here, ready.
And this raises an important question for us to consider. Why is free will so paramount to these benevolent galactic entities? The message makes it crystal clear that they are here to help, but only when requested?
Only when asked.
This isn't merely a polite suggestion. It highlights a universal law where true assistance empowers rather than dictates. Their unwavering respect for our sovereignty means they will never directly interfere or impose their will, which is a crucial distinction from those lower dimensional forces the host mentioned earlier. It's about empowering humanity to step into its own agency, to fully claim its path, with their unwavering support available precisely when we authentically reach out for it. It's true partnership, not benevolent dictatorship.
And it's fascinating to consider that while they offer this benevolent assistance, they also possess advanced technology with a critical lesson. The Sirians openly state our scientific knowledge and our technological capacity are vast. They have incredible far-reaching capabilities that would likely, astound us.
But what's truly fascinating here and deeply sobering is their caution. And it's born from incredibly hard-won experience. They confess, "We have witnessed the devastation caused by the misuse of technology and power." This historical lesson for them means they are committed to preventing harm and promoting healing above all else. They will only share advanced technologies and insights when the time is truly right, when humanity has matured sufficiently to wield such power responsibly, grounded in heart-centered consciousness.
That makes sense.
It's a powerful reminder that capability must always be matched with profound responsibility, wisdom, and ethical discernment. They want to avoid a repeat of their own past suffering, and in doing so, protect us from similar pitfalls.
That's profound wisdom, truly. And speaking of our own responsibility and capability, the message really highlights your pivotal role. masters and co-creators. It stresses you are not passive spectators, you are the masters and co-creators who are weaving this new reality with grace and intention. It's not something happening to us, it's happening through us, with us. They acknowledge our incredible progress, stating, the progress you have made in recent days, years, and decades is extraordinary.
This is where it gets really interesting, I think, because it completely shifts the narrative. From us being passive recipients of change to active, conscious agents, your internal state, your daily choices, your inner work, all of these directly contribute to elevating the earth to a new frequency and dissipating the shadows.
So every little choice matters.
Every positive choice you make, no matter how small or seemingly insignificant, whether it's choosing patience over anger or compassion over judgment, it reverberates outward and helps to clear the dense energy of the earth. So when you choose love, when you choose peace, when you choose joy, you're not just doing it for yourself, you're actively participating in the collective elevation of the entire planet. You are literally transmuting old, heavy energies for the collective, laying the energetic foundations for a new reality.
That's a truly empowering perspective, transforming our daily lives into acts of planetary service. It's huge, and many of us are already experiencing this internal shift, even if we don't quite have the language for it yet, The message speaks about the internal transformation, signs of ascension. It mentions tangible experiences you might be noticing, like sensations of lightness in the body, the release of long-held emotional burdens, the emergence of new intuitive abilities, or a stronger inner guidance system. These aren't just abstract ideas. These are very real shifts happening within your being.
Exactly. And if we connect this to the bigger picture, these physical, emotional, and intuitive shifts are undeniable signs that you are releasing the weight of the past and fully entering the light of a higher existence. You are actively aligning with the fifth dimensional version of yourselves that is already emerging.
The 5D self.
Yes. This means our physical and energetic bodies are quite literally upgrading to handle these higher frequencies. It's a shedding of old conditioning, a release of denser energies, and a profound personal journey of becoming a more refined, more luminous version of ourselves, better equipped to navigate and co-create the emerging new Earth.
And crucially, we're not going through this alone, nor are we left without guidance. The message points to cosmic alignments supporting your path. It states unequivocally that astronomical events and the movements of the stars and planets are actively working in our favor. The entire universe, in essence, is offering its vast power and energetic support to those wise enough to listen, to feel, and to align with these celestial currents.
As above, so below, right? That ancient Hermetic principle couldn't be more relevant here. It means that celestial movements not only reflect, but also actively influence our earthly experiences and our evolutionary path. These grand cosmic alignments are literally impelling us forward, creating energetic gateways and accelerations. In this context, trusting your inner compass in the guidance of your soul becomes paramount. It's the most reliable and authentic guide through these accelerating energies. It's about recognizing the profound interconnectedness of all things and trusting your innate inner wisdom to navigate the cosmic currents.
That inner wisdom is certainly going to be vital as we move towards what the Sirians describe as the imminent first contact and waves of revelation. The Sirian Council states with great clarity that the preparations for contact between our worlds are well advanced and are now excitingly in the final stages of this preparation. They've even received the signal to move forward into this final phase, which sounds incredibly close, almost palpable.
It does.
They are ready to appear and communicate at any moment when the final signal is given by the Prime Creator.
And what's particularly fascinating here is the emphasis on mutual readiness. The message states that each of you is also being prepared to experience this moment fully.
So it's not just them getting ready.
Exactly. It suggests not just an external logistical preparation by the galactic forces, ensuring their arrival is safe and gentle, but also a profound energetic and psychological preparation for humanity. It implies that an internal readiness, a raising of our own consciousness, and a release of fear is key for a smooth, positive, and truly transformative first contact experience for individuals and the collective. We are being primed from within.
So when this open contact does happen, it clearly won't be a jarring or frightening experience. The message assures us that contact will be made with great care and love. They've thought this through meticulously, understanding human psychology. They reveal that the first beings to make contact will be those who resemble Earth humans and who have a long history with your planet. They explicitly state, imagine the shock it would be if an insectoid race suddenly landed as the first contact. That is not the plan. That's a very practical and frankly quite thoughtful consideration. I guess interstellar diplomacy means understanding basic human phobias too, even across the galaxy.
That's a perfect observation, and it really highlights their deep understanding of human psychology, specifically designed not to generate fear. They are meticulously coordinating with these first contact emissaries, ensuring a familiar and benevolent presence. This careful, gradual approach is a testament to their compassionate planning, aiming to make this monumental step as comfortable and as trauma-free as possible for humanity. It's about inviting interaction rather than forcing it, and ensuring it serves the highest good.
And these encounters won't just be large-scale, dramatic landings either. The message predicts increasing sightings and personal interactions in the coming times. They say, in the days to come, you will notice more and more sightings of our ships in the skies. We should expect to see unusual lights or crafts. Even more intimately, for those who call out in their hearts or in meditation, they affirm, we will always respond in the time and manner that is for your highest good. Again, this reinforces that core principle of no interference and no fear, only guidance when sought.
And this reinforces the idea of a gentle, gradual unveiling, a slow acclimatization. It's about inviting interaction rather than forcing it, ensuring it serves the highest good of the individual. These subtle, gentle contacts are a way to ease humanity into a greater understanding of our galactic family, allowing us to acclimate to their presence without being overwhelmed. It's an invitation to connection, not an imposition. They honor our choice in how we engage.
And it truly is a collaborative mission and waves of revelation. The Sirians make it abundantly clear. This is a collaborative mission. Humanity and galactic beings are working in unison for this planetary transition. And accompanying this, we should anticipate many revelations emerging from different sources in your world. These revelations, they state, will span all areas of life: scientific advancements, hidden truths, historical disclosures, changes in governance, and transformations in how you live your daily lives.
Wow.
Everything, quite literally, is on the table, from suppressed technologies to ancient history.
If we connect this to the bigger picture, these sweeping changes and revelations will be more apparent to those who have eyes to see and ears to hear. This means the more awake, conscious, and attuned you are, the sooner and more clearly you'll perceive these shifts. It's about being receptive to new information and perspectives. Even financial transformations that are already underway are part of this grand unfolding, indicating a systemic shift across all aspects of our world. Personal, planetary, even beyond. It's a repatterning of reality itself.
With all this rapid and potentially, destabilizing change, their advice on staying centered amidst change is absolutely crucial. They urge us to remain neutral and balanced as events accelerate. This means actively cultivating a state of inner neutrality to respond with wisdom, not fear, when old paradigms crumble or new challenging truths emerge. It's about not being swept away by the currents,
Right. And this raises an important question for each of us. How do we actually find an anchor into this divine spark or source within us that is perfectly neutral, perfectly loving? It's about finding that deep inner peace, the quiet core of our being, which allows us to navigate external chaos with grace and respond consciously rather than reacting out of ingrained fear or anxiety. This internal anchor, that calm center, is truly our most valuable tool in these rapidly accelerating times. It's the eye of the storm, so to speak.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah.
And as we navigate this exciting yet sometimes tumultuous period, there's a powerful event on the near horizon, the solar flash of 2025, a cosmic catalyst for evolution. Many have indeed heard rumors about a coming event known as the solar flash, anticipated to occur in 2025.
And what's truly fascinating here is the Sirian perspective on this event. They view it not as a destructive cataclysm, but as a highly significant opportunity. They describe it as, essentially, an influx of 5D energy, a wave of pure, transformative light emanating from the heart of your sun, shaped by the Creator itself.
Shaped by the Creator, wow.
Yeah. This isn't just a dramatic light show or a random solar flare. It's presented as an event with a profound purpose, signifying a divine design behind this incredibly powerful energetic wave. It's a natural cosmic event, yes, but also divinely orchestrated for a specific, profound evolutionary purpose for all life on Earth.
And that purpose, they clarify, is truly profound and all-encompassing. The flash is designed to accelerate the evolutionary progress of all life forms it touches. They offer a wonderful and very clear analogy to help us grasp its impact. Think of it like a key turning in a grand lock, unlocking higher levels of consciousness, dormant abilities, and a spiritual awakening in an instant. It's an immediate, powerful upgrade.
And if we connect this to the bigger picture, this solar flash propels the ascension of light and the dissolution of remaining shadows, bringing the ultimate revelation of the new Earth reality intrinsic to you. It's described as a quantum leap for consciousness, a major movement in the cosmic dance between light and dark, designed to bring about a higher state of being for everything it touches. It's a true game changer for our planet's and humanity's evolution, a powerful, energetic push to align us with the highest timeline.
So with an event of this magnitude, everyone is naturally wondering about the anticipated timing. When exactly? While the Sirians admit they don't operate on linear time and speak in broader energetic cycles, their chronological analyses and timeline simulations indicate a high probability within approximately the next 12 months, one of your years. Considering this message was originally shared in the context implying a countdown from 365 days, this suggests an event on the horizon, likely by late August 2026.
That level of precision, even with the caveat about non-linear time, gives us a remarkably concrete window, doesn't it? Reinforcing the imminence of the event. It's not just a distant prophecy, but something that is very much upon us, demanding our conscious attention and preparation. It adds a sense of urgency, yes, but importantly, not fear. It's an urgency to align, to prepare, to embrace joy, rather than simply waiting with trepidation.
This, of course, raises an important question for all of us. How do we prepare for something so monumental, something that could profoundly alter our consciousness? The Sirians give us incredibly powerful and practical advice. Be prepared, but also begin to truly live your lives with joy in the now.
Right.
This isn't about arduous rituals or frantic last-minute actions. It means taking actionable steps right here, right now. What do you need to do to feel peace, to have fun, to feel joy? Whatever has come to mind, now is the time to start doing those things.
No, what's truly fascinating here is the profound perspective shift this advice offers. Joy and peace are not rewards at the finish line of ascension.
Yeah, that's key.
They are the fuel for your ascension. This completely reframes preparation from fearful waiting or rigorous self-denial to active, joyful living. It's about cultivating those higher frequencies of peace, enthusiasm, and love within yourself right now as the most effective way to align with and gracefully integrate the incoming energies of the solar flash.
So don't postpone happiness.
Exactly. Embrace it as your sacred work. This energetic resonance prepares your entire being for what's to come.
And we're certainly not alone in this preparations or in the experience of this monumental event. The message speaks about galactic guardians of the solar flash. The Sirians, along with their benevolent allies like the Pleiadians, Andromedans, and Arcturians, are closely monitoring the sun and the incoming energies.
Their role, they specify, is to ensure the stability and harmonization of these powerful forces with Earth's planetary grid, effectively acting as guardians and technicians of the light.
Guardians of the light.
Yeah. They are actively facilitating a smooth integration of the light codes that the solar flash will carry. This is a meticulously orchestrated transition reflecting their unwavering commitment to our planet's ascension. It's a cosmic team working in unison to ensure the best possible outcome for all life on Earth, carefully managing the energetic impact to prevent disruption.
And for many listening, this message might resonate on an even deeper, more personal level because it speaks directly to activating your Sirian starseed lineage. The message is aimed at those who identify as starseeds, particularly those of Sirian lineage. It explains that many of you possess dormant Sirian DNA, a hidden blueprint within your very being. And the good news is, it's not staying dormant for long. It will activate in the coming months, especially through the energies of the solar flash. So for someone who feels this resonance, what does this activation actually look and feel like? It sounds like an incredible internal blueprint is being unlocked, a homecoming of sorts.
Indeed, for those with Sirian lineage, these aren't just abstract concepts. These are tangible, profound shifts you may begin to notice as your Sirian DNA awakens and integrates with the new energies. First, you might experience greater focus and intensity. Sirians are known for being incredibly serious, goal-focused, and deeply committed.
Okay.
So you might find yourself feeling an intensified determination to fulfill your soul's missions and a strong, almost magnetic impulse towards continuous improvement, both personally and for the collective. This isn't about being rigid, but about a deep internal drive for growth, purpose, and excellence, aligning with the Sirian principle that there's always room for expansion and discovery.
Interesting. What else?
Secondly, expect advanced technological and scientific perceptions. Sirian civilization is highly technological and highly intellectual. As your lineage awakens, you might find yourself intuitively understanding new technologies, feeling deeply attracted to scientific pursuits, or suddenly elaborating innovative solutions to complex problems that others might overlook.
Like inventors.
Kind of, yeah. Even long-dormant memories of advanced knowledge could begin to spontaneously emerge, assisting humanity's progress. This isn't just a casual interest in gadgets. It's a profound, intuitive grasp of complex systems and a powerful drive to innovate for the greater good of humanity and the planet, perhaps in areas like sustainable energy, healing technologies, or even interdimensional travel.
Wow. Okay, thirdly,
there will be enhanced communication abilities. Sirians are masters of communication, both telepathically and verbally, with great precision and clarity. Don't be surprised if you start to experience moments of telepathy, perhaps knowing what someone will say before they say it, or sensing others' emotions with far greater clarity and depth than before.
telepathy.
Serious, that's what they suggest. You might also find yourself receiving more direct guidance from higher beings, almost like an internal dialogue becoming clearer. Your throat chakra, linked to expressing truth, and your third eye, often associated with telepathy and psychic perception, are likely to strengthen, opening up new channels of perception and expression.
Okay, and finally,
A deepened spiritual awareness. Sirians are highly conscious and profoundly spiritually awakened beings. This activation could manifest as a much stronger call towards meditation, a deeper hunger for cosmic knowledge, and a profound connection to sacred wisdom. The Sirian High Council itself acts as a guardian of sacred wisdom and galactic history. So those who have always felt fascinated by Earth's galactic history, by ancient civilizations, or by the mysteries of the cosmos probably carry Sirian energy.
Right.
And this inherent curiosity and knowing will flourish even more, connecting them to our cosmic past, present, and future. These arriving energies, particularly the solar flash, are the direct catalyst for these extraordinary activations, literally awakening the ancient within the present.
that's truly incredible. It sounds like a comprehensive internal blueprint, a sophisticated energetic upgrade waiting to be unlocked for those who resonate with this lineage. It's like a pre-programmed cosmic awakening. This naturally leads us to a broader, more expansive understanding of Ascension, your unique, joyful path. The message gently debunks a common misconception that Ascension will be a singular, uniform experience for everyone, a one-size-fits-all spiritual journey.
Yeah, and what's truly fascinating here is the profound emphasis on individuality. The message states, there will be as many Ascension experiences as there are beings in the universe.
As many experiences as being.
Exactly. This immediately raises an important question. Why this incredible diversity? The message answers this beautifully by asking, would the source, the all, desire only a single flavor of experience for itself?
Well, no, probably not.
No, it wouldn't. Each of you seeks variety and unique growth. We are all unique fragments of the divine, each with our own unique journey, lessons, and joys. And our Ascension paths will beautifully reflect that inherent uniqueness. There's no single right way to ascend, there's only your way.
And this emphasis on individuality liberates us to actively participate in choosing your joyful route, rather than following some prescribed path. The advice is to gently set aside what you've been told about how Ascension should be. Instead, they encourage us to focus on how you would like it to be. They invite us to visualize it. Peaceful, communal, quick, or gradual, filled with learning through joy instead of pain. It sounds like we have a lot more agency than we might have previously believed.
Definitely. If we connect this to the bigger picture by actively visualizing and feeling in this moment what your ideal ascension would mean for you, you begin to powerfully align yourself with the timeline that corresponds to your greatest excitement.
Align with excitement.
Yeah. This isn't just wishful thinking, it's an energetic alignment that allows you to attract and create the most joyful and fulfilling path of ascension for yourself. And in doing so, you energetically give others permission to do the same, demonstrating that a joyful path is not only possible, but the most potent way to navigate this transition. Your conscious intention shapes your reality.
That's a powerful way to frame it, indeed, putting our internal state at the helm of our journey. But of course, any profound journey has its bumps and challenges. The message acknowledges that on this path, you will encounter challenges, themes, karmic issues, and even ancient traumas that resurface. These can feel overwhelming in the moment.
But what's crucial to understand is that these are not roadblocks, but rather checkpoints, offering you the opportunity to release what no longer serves your highest good, be it negative energies, limiting beliefs, old judgments, or deep-seated fears. The key, they say, is to face them along a road that brings you more joy, rather than a hard and joyless path. Sometimes, they wisely note, you even need to experience what seems to be the wrong path to recognize the right one. It's all part of the learning and choosing, leading you closer and closer to your soul's highest good, with no shame or judgment in any of the experiences. Each challenge is an invitation for deeper integration.
So if there's a secret to all this, a guiding principle that can simplify such a complex journey, what is it? The message says it's of beautiful simplicity.
Yeah.
Just be yourselves and follow your feelings. It sounds almost too easy.
It does, but what's fascinating here is how our emotions are presented as our internal, infallible compass. Joy, enthusiasm, and love are signs that you are in alignment, while persistent fear or constant suffering may indicate that a course correction is needed. This immediate, visceral guidance helps us discern our true path and live with authenticity, being fully yourselves, rather than conforming to external expectations, rigid dogmas, or outdated spiritual rules about what ascension should look like. Your feelings are your direct connection to your soul's wisdom, providing real-time feedback on your energetic alignment. Trust them implicitly.
And this shift in perspective extends even to the concept of service, moving us towards service through joy, not sacrifice. A profound insight from the Sirians is, when you live in joy, when you are radiant and passionate about life, your very state of being already becomes a tremendous service to others. Joy, they emphasize, is truly contagious.
And this raises an important question that challenges many traditional spiritual teachings. How does this perspective fundamentally redefine the view of self-sacrifice, often associated with spiritual service?
Right, the whole martyrdom thing.
Exactly. The message clarifies that help offered from a state of true joy and inspiration will always have a much greater impact than what you do out of duty, guilt, or sacrifice. By prioritizing your own harmony and happiness, you not only possess more energy and love to give, but you also inspire a beautiful ripple effect across the entire planet. It's a beautiful alignment of radical self-care with profound collective well-being, demonstrating that taking care of your own light is, in itself, a powerful act of global service.
This truly brings us to another powerful and deeply transformative shift highlighted in the message: the divine feminine revolution, heart-led consciousness. This isn't just a cultural trend or a philosophical idea. It's described as nothing less than a revolution in consciousness, a return to balance, to unity, and to a life led by the heart.
It sounds like a fundamental repatterning of humanity's core operating system.
It really does. And what's fascinating here is the profound historical context they provide. The divine feminine, which for so long was veiled and suppressed in your world, is now fully anchored in the heart of Gaia and awakens in the collective soul of humanity. Fully anchored.
Yes, this isn't just a trend. This is a deep cosmic recalibration of fundamental energies, a rebalancing act on a grand planetary scale. It's bringing forth long dormant energies of compassion, receptivity, intuition, and wisdom, balancing the dominant masculine energies that have prevailed for centuries. It's a return to wholeness, a profound shift in the energetic bedrock of our reality.
And this rebalancing isn't just happening on a grand cosmic scale. It is actively recalibrating the human heart and experience. The message states that the heart of humanity, once limited by fear and separation, now expands with an unprecedented influx of love and compassion. This is a deeply personal as well as collective experience.
If we connect this to the bigger picture, internally, you might find that old wounds may have resurfaced to be healed, and at the same time, you've experienced waves of compassion, creativity, and a yearning for unity. This is the divine feminine awakening within you, balancing with the divine masculine and bringing you to wholeness. It's an inner sacred union of doing and being, of mind and heart, of will and intuition, leading to profound personal healing, deeper self-awareness, and a new sense of inner completeness. It's the journey back to your authentic self.
This inner harmony, this profound balance, then naturally radiates outward, manifesting inner harmony in societal shifts. The message says this inner balance shows up in our daily lives through more harmonious relationships, more intuitive decision-making that is beautifully balanced with reason, and a pervasive general sense of inner peace. These aren't just abstract spiritual ideals, but practical, tangible benefits.
And society, in turn, begins to reflect this powerful shift. We're already seeing greater calls for compassion, equality, community, and cooperation, all unmistakable hallmarks of the divine feminine's increasing influence.
Yeah, you do see that more.
This means the collective awakening of the divine feminine isn't just about individual feelings or internal states, but about fundamental changes in how we structure our societies, our economies, our relationships, and our world. It's leading us towards a more heart-centered, inclusive, and collaborative global civilization.
So, given the immense power and sacredness of this energy, how do we consciously engage with it, rather than just being passive recipients? The Sirians offer a simple yet profound daily practice. Greet each day by invoking balance within yourselves. They suggest visualizing your brain hemispheres working in perfect harmony, a symbol of integrated masculine and feminine thought.
Nice.
They also encourage powerful affirmations. For example, you can affirm, "I honor my strength, action, and clarity," to acknowledge and integrate the divine masculine within you. And then, "I honor my compassion, receptivity, and wisdom for the divine feminine." Crucially, after these affirmations, you are encouraged to lead with the heart, placing your attention on your chest center and allowing its innate wisdom to gently guide you throughout your day.
Crucially, these practices, though simple in their execution, actively align you with the cosmic forces in motion. By consciously setting this intention for inner balance and heart-led living, you become an active, living participant in this profound revolution, rather than just a passive passenger. You become a living beacon of the changes unfolding, a resonant frequency that amplifies the very energies you wish to see manifest on the planet. Your intention is incredibly powerful, and these simple daily practices make that power tangible.
And there's even powerful cosmic support for the heart opening happening from beyond our planetary sphere. The message highlights that connections with the cosmic heart through the radiant energies of Venus and the far-reaching light of the Andromeda galaxy have been greatly strengthened. These celestial influences are actively amplifying this process.
Yeah, and the strengthening is explicitly amplifying the Earth's heart chakra, creating a new platform of light that will allow a deeper connection, linking each of you from heart to heart.
Heart to heart.
And connecting humanity as a whole to the loving consciousness of the cosmos. Imagine a delicate, shimmering web of light, not just linking individual human hearts across the planet, but then connecting that entire network to a larger galactic heart field. This network is alive, vibrant, and strengthening daily, literally weaving humanity into a grander cosmic symphony of love and unity, a profound interconnectedness that transcends physical boundaries.
As all this unfolds, the Sirians state we will see miracles unfolding in the human family. They describe a beautiful awakening where people are awakening to love, skeptics are becoming seekers, the indifferent are becoming passionate advocates for change. Even logical individuals are finding themselves inexplicably attracted to questions of the soul, drawn by a force they can't quite intellectualize.
And this raises an important question. Why is this happening now so pervasively? This revolution of the divine feminine is described as unstoppable, transcending all boundaries and calling every soul, regardless of background or prior belief, to unity, understanding, and transformation. It's a deep, pervasive, undeniable call that is waking up humanity on a collective level, making the previously unseen or dismissed visible and undeniable for a growing number of people. It's an energetic tide that lifts all boats, you know.
Yeah. And a beautiful, truly transformative consequence of this is the erosion of old divisions and the rise of unity. As the divine feminine's influence grows, we are seeing the final dissolution of the ancient barriers that for so long divided humanity. The walls are coming down, both literally and figuratively.
What's profoundly fascinating here is the desired outcome. It's not uniformity, but harmony. It's not about everyone becoming the same, losing their unique identity,
Right.
but rather about each soul shining in its unique frequency while contributing to the great symphony of love. Separations of nation, culture, race, belief, and even the illusion of me versus other begin to dissolve in the light of unity. It's about remembering our true essence as one interconnected family, woven from the same divine source, where our differences are celebrated as facets of a larger whole.
Of course, this profound unfolding is not happening without growing pains. The message acknowledges that old structures that once thrived on division and control are crumbling, which can naturally cause fear or uncertainty for those clinging to the old ways or those simply trying to make sense of the chaos.
But what's crucial here is perspective. What falls because it cannot resist the rising vibration of truth and love. These perceived growing pains are not signs of failure or a reversal. They are part of the purification and rebirth. Your role, the Sirians emphasize, is to trust the process, to anchor love even amidst the chaos, and remember that your heart is the bridge between the old and the new.
The heart is the bridge.
Yes. Choosing compassion instead of judgment, understanding instead of conflict, peace instead of resistance, helps you to literally lay the foundations of a new earth. These challenges are simply the last gasps of an old system.
It truly puts the power back in our hands, grounding grand cosmic events in our daily choices. And the message powerfully emphasizes the silent power of your heart. It reminds us, do not underestimate the silent power of your presence. A single heart radiating coherence, focused intention, and unwavering love, they say, can generate waves that transform the atmosphere of an entire room, an entire community, even an entire city.
Which raises an important question that truly sparks the imagination. Imagine what becomes possible when millions of hearts awaken together, consciously radiating this coherent love. The feminine revolution is not noisy or aggressive. It moves like water, persistent, fluid, unstoppable. It transforms from within, nurturing and reshaping, rather than dominating by force. It softens what is rigid, nurtures what is arid, and reshapes even the hardest stone through patience and grace. This silent, pervasive, transformative power emanating from the heart is the very path of the new earth, a gentle but irresistible force.
This realization of our individual and collective power also brings a profound sense of interconnectedness and collective healing. You are interlinked by invisible threads of consciousness and love, which brings with it a sacred responsibility, that of caring for life in all its forms. It expands our sense of self beyond our individual skin suit.
And this means that healing is not just individual, but collective. When one soul awakens, it doesn't just illuminate itself, it casts light on others around it. Your peaceful presence, a simple gesture of kindness, or a moment of compassionate understanding is capable of altering the energetic flow of an entire region.
Just one person.
That's the implication. The universe, they explain, responds to every heart movement, and nothing is too small when done with pure intention. Your energy reverberates through dimensions, touching invisible hearts, harmonizing frequencies, and healing what once seemed lost or broken within the collective.
But the message also offers a realistic caution. The old world won't simply vanish without resistance. The Sirians warn there will be moments when the old world will try to resist. The shadow will present itself more intensely. This can manifest as increased chaos, fear-mongering, or attempts to revert to old control structures.
But what's vital here is to understand that these manifestations are not signs of regression, but rather the reflection of the last contractions of a system that no longer finds space to exist.
Okay, so it's not going backwards.
Exactly. It's like the night that deepens profoundly just before the sunrise. This perspective is crucial. It's not a sign of failure, but the final, desperate gasps of a dying system struggling against the inevitable dawn. Trust your heart as your anchor during these transitions. It's the safe haven when the mind gets lost in worry or confusion. It knows the truth.
And ultimately, through all these shifts and challenges, it boils down to transformation from within and the continuous journey. The Sirians affirm, true transformation does not come from outside in, but from inside out. Your simple acts of love, your conscious choices, your embrace of joy become seeds planted in the fertile soil of new consciousness, growing a new reality from the ground up.
And remember, ascension is not a fixed destination, but a continuous process, a perpetual unfolding of light, consciousness, and love. You are eternal travelers, explorers of your own essence, continuously discovering the grandiosity within you and connecting with the cosmic intelligence that permeates all existence. Each layer that opens reveals another, leading to deeper understanding and vaster expansion of being. It's a journey without end, a magnificent co-creation with the divine.
So what does this all mean for us right here, right now? This deep dive into the Sirian High Council's message reveals a planet bathed in transformative cosmic energies, supported by benevolent galactic partners and on the cusp of significant revelations, including the powerful solar flash anticipated in 2025. It tells us that we are not passive observers, but active co-creators, with our inner shifts, our intentional choices, and our embrace of joy driving the collective ascension. The silent, powerful revolution of the divine feminine is meticulously restoring balance, dissolving old barriers, and gently guiding us towards an unprecedented era of unity and heart-led living.
And this raises an important question for you, the listener. If the new Earth is not a distant utopian dream, but a reality under vibrant construction with every choice you make, every instant you decide to live in love, what single small act of compassion, kindness, or pure joy can you consciously anchor into your day right now, knowing its ripple effect is far grander and more profound than you could possibly imagine?
The message powerfully reminds us that you are light, you are life, you are love incarnated. The entire universe conspires to support this awakening. Continue to walk with courage, confidence, and reverence, knowing that every step you take in light, every act of compassion, every conscious moment not only elevates your own life, but beautifully sustains the ascension of all humanity. Your journey is celebrated, and you are never alone.